Hey guys, how are you doing this week? Good, I hope. Well, today is another Sunday school lesson, and I hope that you've enjoyed services so far. Today we have much on the schedule. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Sister Katie is going to lead us in a song of worship. So stand up, let's get involved, and have a good time.
Oh, magnify the Lord, for He is worthy to be praised. Oh, magnify the Lord, for He is worthy to be praised. Hosanna, woo! Blessed be the rock, Blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, woo! Blessed be the rock, Blessed be the rock of my salvation. Oh, magnify the Lord, for He is worthy to be praised. Oh, magnify the Lord, for He is worthy to be praised. Hosanna, woo! Blessed be the rock, Blessed be the rock of my salvation. Hosanna, woo! Blessed be the rock, Blessed be the rock of my salvation.
That was a great song, Sister Katie. I love it. Now, guess who's back? What did you say? Say it again. Yes, you're correct. Fluffy is back. So let's take a listen. I think he has a really mysterious case with a really good lesson today.
What is it that defines us, makes us who we are? Is it our parents, where we grow up, or is it something else, something deeper? My name's Fluffy Baskets, Private Eye, and today I'm going to tell you about a case that made me ask these questions and more. I call it the one that almost got away. It started with a call from an old friend. Hello?
Hello? Fluffy, is that you?
It is. May I ask who this is?
Fluffy, it's Jed Mudbutter.
Jed Mudbutter. That name took me back. Back when I was just a young bunny running around looking for trouble. I used to steal out of old Jed's garden. He and his wife raised the nicest garden in 3 counties. They also had a couple milk cows, a handful of chickens, and the occasional pig. Jed's pride and joy, though, was his sheep. He loved those animals, treated them like his children. Anyway, after running me off a few times, he finally caught me. I was scared to death he was going to call the police, or worse, my mama. Not old Jed, though. He just said, "Be here tomorrow morning at dawn and we'll settle your debt." I don't know why I went. Either fear that he'd turn me in or just plain curiosity as to what he had planned. Whatever the reason, there I was, dressed and ready, though half asleep, for whatever the farmer had in store for me. I milked cows, pulled weeds, mended fences, and did whatever else the old man could come up with. At the end of the day, he told me, "Young man, I wasn't sure you'd show up, and when you did, I didn't think you'd stay. You impressed me. I'll tell you what, if you want a regular job this summer, you can come back tomorrow, providing your parents don't mind. I'll pay you a fair wage, plus all you can eat from my garden." And so began my relationship with Jed Mudbutter. I worked for him 3 summers in a row. Never before or since have I worked so hard. But it was honest work, and it taught me a lot about how the world works. The summer before I went off to college, Jed put me in charge of keeping the sheep, a true honor considering how he felt about the creatures. It let me know that he trusted me. I took care of those sheep that whole summer. I didn't go back to visit the farm anymore after that, but I've never forgotten Jed or all the things he taught me. Hearing his voice on the phone reminded me just how long it had been. Too long. Well, how are you, Jed? It's been years.
Well, Fluffy, if I'm being honest, I've had better days.
Is something wrong? Can I help?
Your folks tell me you're some kind of detective now, is that right?
Yes, sir. I'm a private investigator. Got a license and everything.
Well, Fluffy, I need you to help me find someone.
Okay, Jed. Who is it you're looking for?
Her name is Rosie, and she's been missing since last night.
Have you contacted the police?
Oh, Fluffy, they just laughed at me. Seems a missing sheep ain't high enough on their priority list to waste their time.
Wait, a sheep? Jed, are you calling to ask me to help you find one of your sheep?
Well, yeah, Fluffy boy. She's missing.
It's just the one sheep that's missing?
Yeah, Rosie. She rode off last night. I can't find hide nor hair of her.
Jed, how many sheep do you have these days?
I have exactly 100 sheep.
You have 100 sheep, and you're all worked up about losing just one. I mean, you still have 99 sheep.
Fluffy, I thought of all people you would understand. They ain't just sheep. They're my sheep. I can't just leave her out there, my boy. If you don't want to help, that's fine. It ain't your responsibility no more. I just didn't know who else to call was all.
That old man knew good and well I couldn't turn him away. I didn't understand why he cared so deeply about one measly sheep, but I knew he wasn't going to stop until it was found. I had to help. I hung up the phone and drove out to the Mudbutter farm.
Well, that's the first part of the case. We're going to have to stay tuned to find out what happens at the end. Next, Sister Katie is going to lead us in another song. Stand up and worship. You guys know this one? Open the eyes of my heart, Lord, because I want to see you.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up.
love that song. I just want to lift his name up. All right, it's time for our Sunday school lesson. Stay tuned, listen, and apply it to your heart. Hey guys, it's time for our Sunday school lesson. I hope you've been enjoying these. I'm super excited to talk to you today. Today, I have a couple of friends that are going to help me. This one is Tiggy Tiger. And this one, can you guess her name? You think they can guess your name? I sure don't know. I bet they can though. Did you say Ellie? Yes. Her name is Ellie. Good job. Say hi, guys. Okay. I have some things to show y'all. Do you think you guys could help me? We sure can. Yeah, I sure can. I have some of my daughter's things, and these are very special to her. Ellie, I'm gonna sit you down for a second so that I can hold up some stuff. Tiggy, can you help me? Thank you, Tiggy. Okay, what we got here today? Well, Tiggy, this is one of Ellie's favorite animals. It's her unicorn. Bless you! Oh, thank you so much. I probably have a few more that's coming. Bless you! Again, thank you. I think I'm done now. Anyway, this is one of her animals. She got this from a couple of her friends at church, and she absolutely loves it. It's so soft, so cuddly. Okay, well, what else you got over there? I got a lot of stuff. This is very special to us. This used to be one of Brother Andrew's papal's dress shirts, and Sister Patty made it into a bear for us, and we love it. It's so snuggly. Oh, let's see what else we got over here. Oh, Ellie got this from Sister Wanda, and it says Big Sister. Oh, that's so cool. Did she get that when you were pregnant with baby Olivia? Yes, she sure did. Sister Wanda gave it to her. That is so sweet. Let's see here. Oh, this is Zaraconia, the unicorn. I don't know where Ellie gets these names from, but she loves this one. She sleeps with her all the time. Oh, I bet she's soft. Well, she really is. Let's see here. Oh, this one's funny because it used to be Brother Andrew's. Do you know what his name is? If you don't, his name is Patrick. He's from SpongeBob. Oh, that show is ridiculous. I agree, but Brother Andrew liked it, I guess, when he was a kid, and this is his, and he gave it to Ellie. Tiggy, can you push my glasses up? I sure can. Ugh. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, what else we got here? Oh, here's another unicorn. If you haven't guessed by now, Ellie loves unicorns. I would never have guessed that. Let's see here. I'm missing one. Oh no! Tiggy, I can't find it anywhere. Could you please help me look through all my stuff? I sure can. Tiggy, you found it! Oh, this is Lammy. Ellie got this at the ACE convention for the teachers, and she loves this thing. If we ever lost Lammy, I think she would be just devastated. Thank you so much for finding him. You sure are welcome. Oh, thank you. Now, Tiggy, let's get on with our lesson. Ellie, would you like to come back and help? Now, guys, just as I showed you each of these animals that are Ellie's, they're all important to her. Each and every one of them. She loves them so much. And if she lost one, and trust me, she knows if she loses one, she would just be heartbroken. Ellie, could you push my glasses up? I sure can. Thank you so much. Now, back to our story. In Luke chapter 15, Jesus is talking to the Pharisees and the Sadducees, because they are not happy with him talking to the sinners. They're not happy with him even eating with them or associating with them at all. But Jesus tells them a parable. Do you know what a parable is, Tiggy? Ellie, do you know what a parable is? I think it's like a story, but only in the Bible. Ellie, you're correct. That's right. It is a story that Jesus would use to get his point across to people in the Bible days. So he's telling them this story, okay? He's telling them this story about if they had 100 sheep and one of them went astray and got lost, would they leave their 99 other sheep that are safe to go find that one? What do you think? Would you? Yeah, I think I would, because I would want all my sheep to be safe. What about you, Ellie? Yes, I just couldn't even think about losing one of my sheep. That just breaks my heart. Well, bless your heart, Ellie. Yeah, it really is sad. So Jesus, he was telling them, you would leave to go find that one sheep. And I think they would probably, even if they didn't want to admit it, the Pharisees, and the Sadducees would have to leave to go find their sheep that was lost. He said you would go, you'd find it, you'd sling that thing over your shoulder, and you'd come back into town telling all your friends that you found that one lost sheep. Would you? Think about it, guys. We're talking about those who don't know Jesus. Those are the lost sheep. And sometimes there are people that might leave Jesus for a little while, and those are lost sheep too. Right? And they're just as important as those who are with us living for Jesus. They are every bit as important. Ellie, thank you for helping me today. You're welcome. Tiggy, thank you for helping me today. You sure are welcome. I enjoyed it. Bye, everybody. Now, seriously for a moment here. Jesus is talking to us about making sure that we're a witness for those who are lost, because Jesus loves them just as much as he loves us. It's important for those lost sheep to find Jesus and to get him in their heart. I hope today that you are praying for those lost sheep. Let's take a moment and pray. Lord, we thank you. We thank you for wrapping yourself in flesh and coming to live and to dwell among us that we might be saved. Thank you for dying on the cross for those lost sheep who are just as important to you. I pray today that you help me and all my friends to be a witness for you. Thanks, guys. Make sure you're praying for those lost sheep.
Hey, Jed, how are you?
Oh, Fluffy, am I glad to see you?
It's good to see you too, Jed.
I'd love to sit around and catch up with you, but I'm worried about poor Rosie.
All right, Jed, we'll get right to it. When did you first notice the sheep was missing?
Last night, when I brought the fold into the pen, I counted them and came up one short.
Are you sure you didn't just miscount?
Yep, I'm sure. Recounted 5 times. Everybody's here besides Rosie.
Where's the last place you saw Rosie?
I know she was with us when we were grazing in the high plain yonder way, I reckon she strayed on the way back home. I don't know how I missed her. I guess my eyesight just ain't what it used to be.
Don't go blaming yourself. Even a young man would have a hard time keeping eyes on 100 sheep at once. If I remember correctly, there were only 35 when I watched over them.
That's right. But the good Lord has blessed and multiplied, and I intend to do my part in keeping them safe. Now, if it's all right with you, let's quit chewing the fat and get going while we still have daylight.
I love that old man. He's cantankerous and stubborn, but he's passionate and has a heart of gold. We retraced the path that they had taken the flock the previous day. Through the trees, across an old country road, past a waterfall, and into the high plain where the sheep graze. No sign of Rosie. I hadn't said anything to Jed, but I was beginning to fear the worst. Jed, I know neither of us want to say it, but I think it's time we discuss the very real possibility that Rosie is gone. She wouldn't be the first farm animal that the coyotes got.
I know that, Fluffy. Don't think I haven't thought about it. I ain't giving up without no proof, though. We ain't seen nary a drop of sheep blood, nor a paw print of them varmints. You can give up if you want, but I aim to find my Rosie.
Calm down, Jed. No one is giving up. I simply want to make sure you're ready for all possible outcomes. We didn't talk much on the way back to the farm. We were both focused on our respective sides of the path, trying to see anything we may have missed. Suddenly, we heard a sound coming from somewhere off the path.
Did you hear that?
Shh! I heard.
There it is again. I'd know that bleed anywhere. That's my Rosie.
Where's it coming from?
I can't tell. These hills bounce the sound around like a pig bladder at a birthday party.
Choosing to ignore that.
She sounds hurt, Fluffy. We gotta find her.
We will, Jed, we will. We know she's close. That's when I saw it. A thicket off the path that was hidden behind a fallen tree. I squinted through the brush and could just make out a hint of white against the greens and browns. I think I see her, Jed.
Where?
There, in the thicket. It looks like she's caught in some thorns.
I see her! Hold on, Rosie! I'm coming!
Before I could stop him, old Jed ran into the thicket, paying little attention to the branches and thorns ripping his clothes and cutting his skin. I don't know what possessed that animal to go so far from the path, but Jed didn't care. He had found his Rosie. He finally reached her, carefully untangled her wool from the thistle bushes, put her up on his shoulders, and made his way back to the path. We headed back to the farm, old Jed grinning ear to ear like he hadn't realized his clothes were torn and he was bleeding from where the thorns had scratched him. Jed, you're gonna need to go to the hospital.
Oh, it's just a scratch. Nothing a little limestone powder or petroleum jelly won't fix.
Looks like it hurts.
Well, it don't tickle.
Then why are you smiling?
Fluffy, I thought I had lost Rosie forever. But here she is, safe and sound. I'd walk barefoot on barbed wire fence if that's what it took to keep her that way.
But why? She's just one sheep. You have 99 others just like her.
Like I said, she ain't just any sheep. She's my sheep. I've cared for her since she was born, just like I have all my sheep. I thought I'd lost her, Fluffy, but now she's found. I'm so happy right now I could dance a jig. In fact, you know what, Fluffy? I'm gonna throw a party tonight. I'm gonna invite all the neighbors. Hope you'll stick around. It's gonna be a barn burn. We're gonna celebrate that Rosie is back home where she belongs.
I'll stay on one condition.
Name it.
You still raise the best cabbage around?
Way ahead of you, Fluffy. I've got a fresh batch of candied cabbage and Oreo salad with your name on it.
What are we waiting for then? Let's have a party! Another day finished. Another mystery solved. Most importantly, I think I found an answer to my question about what makes us who we are. I think it has something to do with the things we love and how far we're willing to go to protect them. Jed could have given up and been content with 99 sheep, but he loved each and every one of his sheep equally and couldn't stand the thought of losing one. He wouldn't give up till Rosie was safely back home. Kinda reminds me of Jesus. He loves us all and never stops loving us, even when we go the wrong way or do the wrong thing. He never gives up on any of us. He won't give up until we're all back home where we belong.
Can you believe they went all that way just to find that one lost sheep? Man, Rosie must have been really, really important. I'm glad that they went and found her. You know, like the lesson said, that is just like Jesus, how he feels for us, his sheep. If one of us go lost and astray, he's gonna come find us. And I hope that makes you feel fantastic and it gives you hope in your soul, because God loves you so much. We're gonna sing one more song, and this song touches my heart into the deepest part because it's such a good message. You know, God's love for us is never ending, and it is so bountiful. That means a lot. Stand up, lift your hands in worship, and praise Jesus with Sister Katie.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, down the fight till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, till you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Well, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for once again joining us in worship and for our Sunday school lesson. We've had such a good time. I know that next Sunday we'll have another lesson prepared for you, so keep watching for that. Again, following this video, you'll see the supplies you need for your craft. You might need your parents' help, but if you don't, make sure you ask for permission. Love you guys, and we'll see you next week.